I remember that I was in bed, try fall asleep, and I was thinking, oh, bro, my life compared with normal people is like hard, It's difficult. I'm just wake up at 4 a.m. I just have 15 years old. Yep. Normal 15 years old, I just wake up at 10 a.m. in the weekends, 12 a.m., p.m., doing shit, just playing video games until 2 a.m. And I'm doing these things that the majority of the people doesn't do, and especially the people in my age. I was like, but of course I'm doing these things because I experience how is live a normal life, and I didn't like. And the biggest reason is just because normal life is normal life. We have what the majority of people have. Like, you have like a car, you have like some normal food, you have a normal house, you have a normal life. But I want to grow. I want to do things that the majority of people can do, and the things that I actually want to do. And I understand that, of course, I'm not feeling a bad feeling to do hard things, because I want a better reward, like next level rewards. This is why I think the majority of people, they do that because they are satisfied about their currently lives, of their situation, and they want a better reward and not the average life. Especially about money. Especially about freedom. Because I get pissed off when people just can go to a 5-star hotel, or they can't travel to some country because it's so expensive. Because it's like 1,000 to buy a ticket to a plane to some country, I get pissed off. I experience how he's lived the normal life, and I didn't like it. Then, of course, I understand that I need to do some work that is hard, and the majority of people don't do. Like, just the majority of the people, I don't know exactly what young people are doing right now, but I know that isn't productive. I know for a fact that isn't productive. That's the current truth, They are just living the normal lives. But if you are a guy that want to do different things and want to have a next level life, and and just have the best freedom, the freedom to do the things that you want, when you want, you understand that actually makes sense. It's not actually makes sense. You actually you feel good, because it's not that you feel good. You understand that, okay, I need to work more. I need to do more than the majority of people don't do, to have awards, to have the results that the majority of the people don't have. Because if you do what the majority of people do right now, does right now, of course you will have the same reward that they have. But if you want to have a better reward, you need to do different things. But if you want to have a better reward, you need to do different things that the majority of people don't do. If you want videos like that, more episodes that I give a lot of value, subscribe and give you a like, and let's go to the video. The first thing that I want to talk about is, you actually want to become successful. Especially, I'm talking about in this video, especially in about money, financial, You want success. You want to get rich. You actually want. Because the majority of people, they just say, I wish I had a Ferrari. I wish I was rich. They just say that, but 3 seconds after they go back to the TV. What you need to understand is, the guy that actually wants to become successful, become rich, he start doing something. If you didn't start nothing to become rich, you actually don't want. I want to be. This is why I start doing something. I think if you are watching these type of videos, you probably won't, and you probably are start doing something. But if not, the probability is like you don't want to become successful, you don't want to become rich. But if you actually want, you already had get done something. You already start working more early to learn something, to find a business to start doing, to start going to the gym. You are already get done something. That's the truth. This is to test if you actually want to become successful or not. Because if you are the guy that just say, I want to be a billionaire, I want to be rich, but you didn't do something to that you actually don't want, you are satisfied about your life. The thing that you need to understand is, if you actually want to become rich, you will get rich. Okay, it can be 5 years, 10 years, will depend on the person. But you depend on the person what a guide, because for some guy become rich is like 10k, for some guys like 30k, for some guys 100,000k per month, will depend on the person. But you'll become rich if you actually want. Not right now, not just because you say right now you'll become, but if you actually want, you will become. That's the truth. If you actually want, you will become. Could be in a couple of years, but if you actually want, you will become. If you're the guy that 20 years ago said that want and didn't do nothing, of course you aren't rich, because you actually don't want. If you actually want, you want to do the work. You want to work. Because majority of people just think about it, the success, but they don't do nothing because they actually don't want. Because they don't want to do the work. They are lazy. They don't want to do the difficult things. Of course they don't become rich. That's the truth. How I say, I think in last video, the reward of becoming rich could be so big, but even that don't make people work hard. In the last video I say, like, the guy that needs to run 100 miles in 24 hours and they need a train for that, even if the reward is the dream life, he don't will get it. He can't do it because the reward could be so big. But even that, people fail. The reward could be the biggest in the world. The negative will push people to the bottom or push people to the top. If you are satisfied, the negative will push you to the bottom. Once you're satisfied with your life, you don't change. If you are satisfied, then you use the negative to actually help you to become rich, If you actually want to go to the countries, to a random country that you want without thinking about the price, buy the best high quality foods, you know what you can do when you have a fuck ton of money. You know exactly what you can do, and the freedom. I'm not talking about money, I'm talking especially freedom, because this is why you need to quit your 9-to-5 job. Or probably you are wrong, you are not in a 9-to-5 job, but 9-to-5 job, you don't have that much freedom. You don't have the freedom of time. The best way is you start a business. But if you are in a 9-to-5 job, don't quit your job, just start a business and make money with that business and then quit your job, because it is a big risk, just quit your job, But if you are wrong, doesn't matter. You just go to your parents' house, then it's not a problem. But if you actually want, you will get something. You will become rich. You already start doing something. If not, you don't become. If you just say but don't act, is the guy that talks so much about things. And I think I have a friend, old friend that talk so much about things. Yes, I will do that, but you don't get done the things. And is the guy that the thing is the best way is you talk less but you do more. You know that the guy talk about a lot. He will do this and that, and but he don't want. He don't do. Is a guy that just think about the reward, but don't think about the. He don't want to do the hard work. Because you understand that that to have a better life, you need to do what the majority of people don't do. This means that you need to work more hard, and it's supposed to be difficult, because if it wasn't difficult, everybody was rich. And the biggest reason why it's good to be rich is because the majority of people can be rich. The reason why the majority of people aren't rich because it's difficult to become rich. It's difficult and good. We already know that the majority of people don't become rich. We already know that. But you want to become rich, and you can become rich, but is all your responsibility. If you in 5 years don't get rich, or you don't start doing something, it's your responsibility. You need to start doing something if you actually want to become rich. If you actually want to become rich, you will do something, and is the truth. Let me see another thing that I will talk about. Thing is, how will be your life, The thing that you need to understand is you will work more than the majority of people. You will work more hard than the majority of people. You will work more hard than the majority of people. You don't have the 9 to 5. You'll have the 5 to 9. That's the truth. I work I think for 10 hours, but another time I'm not actually working. I'm doing eating lunch or something like that, because I'm awake. I think I'm awake 60 hours, and then other hours I'm doing another thing that is probably eating the meal or doing some tasks, but things you will work more hard. You'll wake up more early. You will go to sleep more earlier. You will work in the weekends. And I'm not saying that you never had a break, you never, for example, every week I go to a place, it's not a trip, but I just go to a city, and I'm just there to just hit some workout, think about it, probably record a video. It's being productive, but in a funny way, and sometimes with my friend, to actually improve my relationship with him and connect to actually, because he's a friend that is in self-improvement as well, to actually improve that, to actually think, because we don't work at the same business, but we are actually helping, because the thing is, if I just have him, I'm just helping him because we are like brothers. We are improving together, and that's a good thing, but the majority of the time you will just work more work in the weekend. The thing is, the weekends is just what normal people have. They have this feeling of, right now I don't need to wake up earlier. This feeling that's this feeling in the Friday, in the end of the Friday, you feel I don't have this feeling. But I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling more sad because I don't have this feeling. Of course not, I'm feeling better. Because people just live for the weekends. That's their lives. They're slaves, they live for the weekends. They always think about the weekend, that they can wake up later and they can do something random improductive that is lazy eating shit. That's their lives. But if you want their life, I don't have nothing to do about that. Just, if you don't want, if you want their life, that just don't have reason why you are watching this video. But if you actually want, you know what you needed to do. Work in the weekends. I'm not saying sacrifice your sleep. Sleep the 8 hours. You need to sacrifice, because if you sacrifice, your productivity will fall, you know. But that's the thing that you need to do. But the thing is, don't will be so good. Don't will be so good. Don't will be so bad. You work a lot. You know why? Because you will work in your purpose. And when you work in your purpose, it's not so bad, you know. And I have a video of how to find your purpose, but you can watch this video if you want. But I have another thing that can help you in a fast way to know what is your, because I say that and I discovered that my friend that do trading, he actually want to do YouTube like me, you know, just because I said that. And the thing is, what type of work you will do just for fun if you was a billionaire? You don't will be just in the beach relaxing, you know. You are not lazy to do that. You want to actually work, you know. What type of work you will do? What type? Probably YouTuber, probably, I don't know, you know. Just think about it, what type of work you probably will do if you was a billionaire. That's the best way to actually find the thing that you like to do and just work on that. And the majority of the time, the thing that is the thing that you can do. The thing is, if it's a thing in social media, then you can make the money that you want, you know. Or you do it, or the thing that you want to do is a thing that you can't make a fuck ton of money, then is more a big problem, you know. But probably the thing is that is like a business. You just need to think about what thing or maybe you want to be DJ, you know. It's just some random thing, you know. But if you find that you want to be DJ, then be a DJ. And DJ, you cannot be rich as well if you use social media to, like, the best way, if, for example, you are a DJ, is not being the best DJ. It's like, be a DJ, teach people how to be a DJ, and then sell products of how to be DJ as well. That's the best way, you know. But the thing is, you need to understand that you need to find your purpose. Find your purpose. Just think about the thing. If you was a billionaire, what type of work you want to do if you was a billionaire? Because you don't need to think about money. You are not finding a business that make a fuck ton of money. You are thinking a business that you actually want to do, like to do. That's the best way. But if you want to know more about purpose, I have a guy that I think is the second or third episode is how to find your purpose and how he works. I think it's something like that. The other thing that we have here is change your friends. That's the thing that I think I say a lot of times, that you need to change your friends. And that's important, especially if you want to become rich and become successful. But I'm talking about more in this video about becoming rich. You need to change your friends. You already know what are the bad and what are the good friends. The majority of the people, they don't have any good friend. The best way, try save some people, try talk about some people, but you understand that they don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck. They just want to live the normal life, and you don't want to live the normal life. Then you need to be alone for some time, improve yourself, and then you will find another high quality people. Because you attract who you are. If you are a bitch right now and you don't do nothing, or lazy, you attract people like you. You need to become better if you want to attract people that are in a better level, you know. But if you, for some reason, find a guy that actually wants to improve as well, he's the same level as you, he's lazy, but he actually wants, he has the desire, and then it's good you grow with him, you know. But if not, thing is, I had this lucky, you know, a guy that was like in same level and want to grow with me together, you know. And if you have that, good. But probably will have people that don't. Then you just need to left your friends and improve yourself, focus, and then you will find some other people. And this is for women and men. You know, you will attract who you are. This is why successful people attract another type of people. You know, to have more high quality people around you. You need to be different. You know, probably if you are lazy, fat, the majority of people around you are quite similar. This is, as I say, you attract who you are, you know. Of course, then you need to change your friends, because you're change, and you know that your friends, if they don't want to grow, they just will influence you, and then you'll say, I don't need to do the work. I will go to this party today. I will play video games with him today. That, you know that rich people don't have some. Do you know that the rich people don't have? They have like friends that are rich as well. They don't have the lazy fat that don't do nothing. Of course they don't have. You need to do the same thing if you want to become rich. I'm in the stage that I don't have that much friends right now. But even that I have. Like one, you know. But I prefer just have one that is high quality than another some random guys that aren't. But this don't mean that you will just have one friend or zero friend. No. It means that you will be in a time that you will have less, you know. But the thing is, one of the best ways to find other people that are like you is using internet. It's like you do like things like me. You are creating YouTube and social media, and people, if you are authentic, people can relate with you. And if I doing this channel, I will attract people that are like me, and then probably I can find some another friends in the like me, you know. Or you be in a community of entrepreneurs, and then you can find another people that are in the same country as you and the same city, and then that's the best way. And I think I talk with people. I talk with some guy, entrepreneur, that is the same country as me, and that is a good thing, you know, in a community, you know. And the thing is, you will be a time at work. The thing is, it's better be alone than with bad people if you actually want to improve. And you don't will be alone forever. Just you can be alone for a couple of time, but you'll find some another people, you know. This is why be successful is difficult, you know. You need to do hard things that the majority of people don't want to do. You know that the majority of people, they will be with their bad friends for their entire lives. Even the guys, some guys that are watching this video. But you are, you know for a fact that you aren't normal. You don't want to do what the majority of people do. Then you will change your friends. I think you probably don't have the friends. You can just change your friends for another. You just need to don't have friends right now, or try save some friend that you have. But if you can save some friend, just improve yourself. Because you will. If you use a social media and be authentic with these people and talk about just to help things, I know that for a fact with this social media I will find other people that could be my friends. That's the truth. Social media, online is one of the best ways to find other people. It's you can relate and be friend, you know. That's important thing that you need to understand, because they will influence you to do nothing, you know. You need to change your friends, like change your friends. And I think I have a video, like I don't remember what was the episode, but I think I talk more about that. I don't remember what was, but I talk about that. You need to change the content you watch, the music, all these things, you know. And another thing is stop wasting your time. The majority of people, they waste their time. Do you know what things that you waste your time? Productive, play video games, Netflix. These things, you need to quit of these things. The only way that I think that you can do these unproductive things is like Sometimes you watch a movie in the shopping, with your high quality friend, and that's not a bad thing, but if I actually you are, especially when but you just like waste 2 hours every night just watch Netflix, you are wasting time that you just can that you can just be sleeping and wake up more early, but just stop watching movies, stop playing video games, stop doing all of the things that that waste your time and are unproductive. Because if you actually want to become rich, especially if you have school, you don't have that much time. If you have school, work, you don't have that much time. If you do these unproductive things, how much time you have? 1 fucking hour, probably nothing. You need to don't do zero bad habits, zero things, unproductive things. The only thing that you can change is that you have school, college, or university, but you have these things. You can't just don't be in university or don't make the thing is. I think the majority of people are watching are in college or school. But if, for example, you are in school, you have the time that you are in school. You can do nothing. But if you're just doing productive things outside the time of school, you don't have time. You need to have zero things. You need to have free time, be outside school to actually do the productive things if you want to become rich and change your life. You can understand. Then the thing that you need to do is just understand what unproductive things I'm doing. You need to have a schedule and put everything that you will do. I will do work at this time, then, and I will lunch at this time, and then I will probably lunch you can, or I will dinner this time, I will sleep at this time. And you know exactly what you need to do and the exact times. And right now we're wasting time doing productive things, and right now you actually have have free time, have all of the time outside of school or college or work or the job that you have to actually do the productive things. You are wasting time watching Netflix, and you can sleep more earlier and wake up more early to do some work before work or school. Then you have the time. If you waste your time outside of school, you don't have time. But you can become rich. That's the truth, That's the truth. Because, for example, I have my friend. My friend is in school. If my friend just do unproductive things outside of the time in school, he didn't have time to do things that he wants, to start a business that he wants. He needs to be like 100% productive to actually have time to start his business, because if he don't have time, nothing will happen. That's so important. Stop wasting your time, because rich people understand that the most important, that they have more value, is actually time, not money. And what the majority of people does, they spend time to save money. Don't buy coffee, that's a problem. Things, stop wasting time. You need to be 100% productive outside of the school work that you have, And probably if you are working a job that's 9 to 5, or you probably don't want to be in that work, then use the free time that you have, weekends of that, to actually start the business that you want. And then when you will make some money, you quit the job. Simple like that. Don't quit the job, because it's a big risk, Okay, let's go for the another thing is, don't exist light without dark. That's, let me see. The thing is, you will suffer more. You will work in the weekends. You'll suffer more. It won't be the easy life that the majority of people have. You'll suffer more, but you will gain more. You'll suffer more, especially in the beginning, because in the beginning, that is the most is the time that will be more difficult. That's how work success. The first year or 2 years will be so much more difficult, but after that will be more easy, I can say. Not thing is, have rich people that just when they get rich, they start working, they outsource like quite everything, and they don't work quite nothing, I don't think that's the best. I think that's the thing is, I probably, for example, I think that's outsource everything is bad. I think you is good to outsource some things, but I think that as a man you want to work, because for example, when I make more money, when I will make more money, and I will outsource things, of course, especially things that I am not that good, I don't like to do. I will outsource, but I have things YouTube I can outsource, like making the video. I need to make the video, but I don't will outsource like. The thing that I know for a fact that I never will outsource is the script or the script and the video. I don't will outsource. I want to do that. I think that you don't have so much. I think that to have a better life, you actually need to do some work. I think that be the guy just work 1 hour per day. I think you don't have the masculine life doing that. I think the masculine life actually want to work a lot. I think that's how it works. I think that's the best way to live. But the thing is, you will suffer more, especially in the beginning. You will suffer more. That's the core entry truth. You will suffer more, but you will gain more. Remember that don't exist life without dark. Success is the dark. The money, the freedom, becoming rich is the light. But the work, the things that you need to do, the things that you need to sacrifice, change your friends, stop wasting time. That's the dark. But it's good. Okay, you will see so much more value in becoming rich and become so much more grateful and happy, because it was difficult to get that, to become rich. Thing is, don't exist life without dark. Will be difficult, will be hard, and that's it. That's the core truth. Will be hard, and you have nothing to do about that. Just don't have nothing. And remember, as I say, it's not so difficult that you think. It's not so difficult, because 100 years ago, for dead people become rich how you can be right now is not difficult. But for the majority of people, do the thing that I'm doing right now is difficult, because they're lazy. That's the current truth. It's not so difficult, but will be difficult. That's the truth. Will be difficult, but not so difficult that it's like, you need to do 10,000 push-ups. That's the truth. Will be difficult, not so difficult. Like it's impossible. It's like some strange. It's difficult, but not so difficult. That's the thing that you understand, But will be difficult, of course. It don't will be easy, especially because when I wake up, I feel like it's so difficult. But after I take the cold shower, I think like it's not that difficult, because the thing is, always when I wake up, I want cold water, because I know if I put cold water in my body, especially my face, I will wake up and change my mood. Will be difficult. Don't exist life without dark, and that. This for a fact. If you actually want, you will work. And the thing is, the light that you will have. The light that you will have, you have the freedom. You can buy the things without thinking about the price. You can do what the thing is. I think that's what I want to do is, like, for example, I'm in Japan. I mean, like, I'm in an apartment. I like have a big window, and I want like just wake up, go to buy a bath that have then I can put cold water there, and just like wake up, go to the bath with the cold water, like watching the view of the entire city, in a apartment. It's like things that you just can do if you are rich. The majority of people, they just can do. Think about all the things that you can do, that if you have a lot of money to. But think about more experiences, not so. When I think about having a lot of money, I always think about the city, the location that I will have. That's I think I'm more obsessed. I'm not obsessed like about the apartment or the car. I'm actually obsessed about. Oh, bro, I can be in Japan. I can be in this city. I like this environment. I don't know why, but I'm not saying that I don't like a fancy car. I don't like apartment, but I'm actually so much more obsessed about environment. Like being in different environments. The city is more beautiful. I actually like that. But the thing is, think about the light is you would just have money to do things that the majority of people can do. You can be in better house, better, buy more high quality food. Don't think about the price. Then it's like the thing is, it's not because you have money that you'll solve all of the problem. Of course not. But with money, you can solve so big problems that's you can solve problems that make your life so much better. Like freedom is a thing that the majority of the men don't have in these days, and I think that's important to actually be a better man and do the things that you want. That's the light. You can do the things that you want without thinking about the price. Go to the place that you want, the thing that you want, because right now you don't think about the price. It's like so amazing how the life that you will have if you have a lot of money. It's just like it's like more about the freedom, because I'm not talking about the fancy car. I'm talking about, bro, I can go to this 5-star hotel, or I can do this thing that I can't do it right now because I don't have the money. I can't go to this. It's like about you will build better experiences, and that's a good thing. And the thing is, when you have more money, people listen more. It just have a lot of benefits in becoming rich, but not just about becoming rich, because if you're just rich in another areas, you don't build them, like fitness, health, mental health, a lot of all these things. And even that, I have a lot of things that I don't know, and I probably will teach in the future when I learn that things, But it's important. That's the light that you will have, the light, I don't need to say for you the light, But just don't become a lazy people that just work 1 hour when you become rich, That's the things that you need to understand if you want to become rich. Recapitulation of the things that I'm talking about in this video is just like, if you want success, you will start doing something. You will start doing some work, because you understand that if you want to be success, it's not about just saying I want to be rich and go back to the DV. It's like you actually will do something. How will build your life. You like work more, change your friends, stop wasting your time. But with your purpose as well. That doing this like without that, then that will be hard. That is not so difficult how you think, but it's difficult. You'll suffer more, but you will gain more. We'll have a better life, but will be more harder. And the light, the things that you will have, and the benefits that that are so good of becoming, especially become financial free. And if you become financial free, you don't have the aren't in a 9-to-5 job. You have the freedom of time, and a freedom of geography, that you can go to anywhere, when you want. Like you are in this like April, and you can go to Japan, just travel there just because you want. That's the thing. That's the light that you will have. If you enjoyed this video, is this video actually give you a lot of value? If this video gave a lot of value, subscribe and give me a like for more episodes like that. That's it.